Alright, well, I'm excited to see what is happening out here at the Super Space Station. What the heck? We're going to stick with the same team. And I think, unless something very wrong happens, I think we're going to stick with this team until the very end. So, Prima Donna, Hard Hat Harry, El Diablo, Bob Boltz, Paul Cullis, and Deputy Heresy. It's going to be our team. Let's do it. Hello everyone and welcome to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus the Astronauts. I'm Evan Brickley, sitting alongside my color commentator Don Studson. Astronauts, huh? We're up in space. How much cooler can it get? A few games away from glory, potentially, as we're chasing down the Brickster. Don, what are you expecting out of this match? Yeah, Evan, it's going to be a fight out there. You can imagine that this is as foreign as it gets when it comes to foreign soil. Literally not on the planet anymore. So, again, I think with a lot of what Soccer Club FC have done has just been to temper their mind a little bit, make sure they familiarize themselves and stay true to themselves. It's the most important thing you can do when you're away from home. And they're going to have to remind themselves to do that here. All right, well, no special report today. I think we're ready to head into the action. Let's go down, or out, to the field at the space station. All I can say is, whoa. We're in outer space. Finding our way into a space station that looks more like a rock. Oh, that was the introduction. Here we are. We're going to play some astronauts. Well, that is an impressive warm-up there, Evan. How do you deal with that? That is so intimidating. Well, we'll see what these players are made of today. Seems like gravity might be somewhat normal, but that these astronauts have different access to gravity. All right, I believe Freddy Fit is ready to blow the first half whistle. Paul Cullis will go right ahead for the power-up. Flicked on up ahead now. Cullis is going to take it as far as he can. And a rocket, and the astronauts score first. Yeah, I'm a little unlucky here. A shot into Paul Cullis deflects really high, and that's just free range for the astronauts to get off one of those power-ups. Taken back by Paul Cullis now, who tries to get around an astronaut, but cannot. The astronauts looking to do something here. Prima Donna sends it over to Bob Boltz. Pass now to Paul Cullis, who cannot be on the other end of that. Bob Boltz, a good interception, but does not get on the other end of this. Prima Donna, not a very convincing clearance now, as Bob Boltz passes it to nobody in the midfield. Hard Hat Harry trying to tackle and does. And taken back by the astronauts, who's going to go all the way, and Prima Donna stands tall. El Diablo looking to make something happen. Here's Deputy Hersey. El Diablo passing it over, and Paul Cullis having a hard time navigating. Hard Hat Harry trying to tackle. About halfway through this first half now. Paul Cullis trying to do something. He'll take one good move. And here we go, a breakaway for Paul Cullis, the first real chance on goal. And he cannot do anything with the second option here. Hard Hat Harry, he's going to take it all the way. He'll shoot. It gets deflected at the last second. And, oh man, Really bad timing there on the direction. The astronauts try to push the tempo here, but cannot. A shot's coming now, and a goal makes it 2-0 for the astronauts. Yeah, well, it wasn't gonna be easy out here. Paul Cullis starting this one off, going to throw it in the air, and a goal off of a rocket for Paul Cullis. His first of the game to get Soccer Club FC on board. 49 in his career for Soccer Club FC. Now that's a really smart move, is almost to throw it back towards your goal, just so that the ball gets some height. Deputy Hersey on a breakaway. Can Deputy Hersey shoot and score? It goes just high. A good tackle from Deputy Hersey, but can't do anything else. Another shot on goal, and then now cleared by the astronauts. Bob Boltz with it in the midfield. Now, I don't know what Bob Boltz was thinking of doing there. He went and got a power-up. Prima Donna luckily saves that. Passed back now. I don't know why astronauts haven't shot on target yet. And now Deputy Hersey in the midfield. Passes around a couple times. It is 2-1 to go into halftime. Well, yeah, it's been pretty dominant. I think Soccer Club FC are a little lucky to be on the board. Only 2 shots on target. They're going to have to figure out a different way to get involved. All right, well, it's time for our Block Sports Halftime Show. Steve, what do you got for us? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Block Sports Halftime Show. I'm Steve Bennett, joined by my co-analysts Richard Taylor and Duck Jackson. A 2-1 game, but very hard to say that it's really a 1-goal game out here. Astronauts look like they are doing a lot up there. Richard, what have you seen from these teams so far? Yes, well, if you were to be a betting man, I think that Astronauts are going to have a better second half performance too. I think that they've put more shots on target. Soccer Club FC have really struggled to even get a whole lot going here. And you'll see kind of why is these teams are just very different levels here. You'll watch here, here's a good clip, I think, of just Hot Hat Harry getting dispossessed, grabbing a rocket, but look at how there was no chance for this ball to go anywhere else except for right inside of the goal. Now, if you keep rolling here, you'll see really the only chances that Soccer Club FC have are to do something like this, which is to let Paul Cullis throw this up into the air, get a rocket, and then score. So, if things are going to change, you're going to have to get a few more of those, I think, because Astronauts have been very, very dominant so far in this first half. Possession-wise, shots-wise, it's just been really them. They're much faster, stronger, better. All right, Duck, and if you're Astronauts, I mean, what sorts of things do you think about as you're trying to put the pedal to the metal here? Hey, you guys ever heard that song Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne? I don't want to use the word, but it's crazy. All aboard! I mean, it's so lit. It's so epic. All right, well, let's send it on back to Evan and Don for their second half coverage of this game. You'll see them right after this commercial break.
Hey, isn't this the guy from the movie we watched? Whoa, 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 I don't get it. I hate it when I miss the beginning.
I'll restart it, okay?
Restart sequence initiated. Going back in time.
Catch the beginning with Singtel TV's Restart, because with Singtel, you can.
Welcome back, everyone. I believe we are ready to start our second half coverage here. Astronauts 2, Soccer Club FC 1. Astronauts will start this second half with the ball now. And an immediate shot that Bob Boltz deflects. Hard Hat Harry is going to take this down. Patently give this ball away now. As it's taken back by Astronauts. Booted away by Hard Hat Harry again. Here's Paul Cullis now, who's going to try to get the edge. Try to get all the way. He'll shoot, and it's deflected out by the goalkeeper. Played alongside by Hard Hat Harry now. Bob Bolt's in the midfield, cannot do anything with it. Trying to get this one to somebody, but not a single Soccer Club FC member can get on the other end of this. Hard Hat Harry is tackled. Bob Boltz plays a really poor ball and a shot and a really great save, honestly, on the side of Prima Donna. Played back in the middle now. Another great Prima Donna save. Paul Cullis is going to try to push. He will push, but he'll make it all the way. He'll shoot and tie this ball game up. His 50th career goal, Paul Cullis. Yeah, well, that's the type of thing that they're going to need to see, an actual open play goal now. And just beating that man off the dribble. He had to beat 2 with a power-up, 1 off the dribble, and then had to beat the goalkeeper with a shot. That's pretty impressive. Here's El Diablo, who's going to take this one back. Prima Donna will boot it out to Deputy Hersey, who's waiting. Bob Bolt's in the middle, going to collect. He'll pass it back to Deputy Hersey, who gets tackled from behind there. Really good deflection now. Hard Hat Harry looking to be on the other end of it. Pass forward now. Paul Cullis looking to grab a power-up. Pretty important one here, as he's going to make it all the way. He'll shoot, and it goes just high. Taken all the way down now. They can't get control of a single one of those players. There's Deputy Hersey looking to make a move. He makes a pretty good move, but gets tripped up there. El Diablo is going to bring this back to Prima Donna so that he can boot it away. Bob Boltz gives it away in the midfield. And a goal from Astronauts with 35 seconds left to retake the lead. Yeah, it doesn't take much, does it? Doesn't take much for them to do very well out here. Paul Cullis is going to try to make a move. Deputy Hersey. Get the ball back. Bob Boltz in midfield couldn't do anything with it. A good deflection. And now they'll have a chance with the ball again. 13 seconds, but the ball is given away. A shot and Prima Donna boots out. But I don't think there's enough time for them to get the ball back and score. This will do it. 3-2 in favor of the Astronauts. The competition is getting really, really difficult out there. I mean, 5 shots on target is just not going to do it against this Astronauts team. All right, well, that's going to conclude our coverage of this first edition of Soccer Club FC versus Astronauts. We will see you next week in a very similar position. Till next time. Yeah, that's a frustrating one, honestly. That's just a frustrating one because they're so good. They're so fast. They're everywhere. It felt sort of like that Skeletons game where it's just like I can't complete passes because I'm not passing them far enough. I can't run by people because my guys aren't fast enough, and my goalkeeper doesn't really have the ability to stop very many of those. Listen, 3 goals let up isn't that bad, but like, I don't know. Back to the drawing board, and we'll see you again next time.